Hello everyone, it's me again, Alan, here with another unboxing that is nothing more than a flex on you guys. So, this is actually a box that I have wanted for many years. I don't know when this first came out, but when I was much younger and this first came out, I really wanted it. Unfortunately, I did not have the money at the time, and unfortunately, Spartan Games, rest in peace, they went the way of the dodo. And this is the starter box for Dystopian Wars, one of the best world build games that I've ever seen, though I have never actually played it. Thankfully, that should hopefully change with my girlfriend actually being willing to play it with me, and in fact being the one who bought me this starter set. So we see the background of Operation Shadowhunter, which is the Federated States of America versus the Imperial Shogunate of the Blazing Sun. The Federated States and the Japanese both get an equal number of ships, though the Japanese get a stealth ship, and the Americans get a submarine. And they get this outpost as the Japanese as well. And this should contain everything you need to play Dystopian Wars if you are lucky enough to find one. Again, if you are lucky enough to find one, that is the only one you will ever find in your life. I have searched for this thing for years and only just now found one. Setting aside eBay, of course, but these things tend to go for a great deal of money every time I've checked. And so I've unboxed the typical Spartan Games, not a mountain of sprues, but a bunch of foam things. And here we see the Federated States Battleship, which is gigantic, in a word. Wait, let me grab something to compare this to. Here's some Skyhawk cards. They are slightly larger than the Skyhawk card. And if you watch my channel, you probably know how big Team Yankee cards are. So these things are gigantic. This game is being rebooted under a different publisher. I do await to see what they do with that. If so, I might be willing to do some YouTube videos for them. If they are watching this video, please feel free to send me stuff to review. I will unbox it for you guys and review it and heap praise upon you no matter how bad it is, in exchange for free stuff. And here we have their little cruisers. The one nice thing about Spartan Games is they always had really good molds. They almost never had any flash or anything. Maybe that's why they went bankrupt. Their molds cost too much. Here we get the Frigates. I'm actually not going to place out all the frigates. I'm just going to show you guys one of them. They are just very lolly boats, but they are single piece, so you don't have to assemble them. Whereas the other ones, you do have to attach all their turrets. And the equivalent for the Japanese as well. Right here, with their little frigates, which look very much like trains. I love that futuristic look to them. That kind of retro future, like what we imagine the future would be like. I love that. And Dystopian Wars captures that great. So here we have the Japanese stealth ship, which they did with a really cool design, which is both the Dragon Head Prow normal ship that you paint up all normal, and then they also include a clear resin one for when it's in stealth mode. I'm not sure if this ship is only available in this scenario, or if it is a standard part that you can add to your Blazing Sun fleet, but I'm sure that with a dead game, your opponent is willing to give you a bit of leeway. And here we also get the American submarine. Again, you get either fully emerged, where it will have its turrets blazing, or you can have it submerged, mostly beneath the waves, to sneak around, all protected like. Here we get all your squadrons and all your bits. I don't want to open this too much, because it will spill everywhere. And it has all the bits for the ships in it. And then we have the main palace, like the refueling palace, I want to say it's called, that the Blazing Sun has, which is based in Argentina-Chile area, which is part of the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere in the universe of Dystopian Wars. And here we have the bottom of the ship docks, which fits together along with some stands to create a floating palace. Much like with War at Sea, all these are printed with the base on them if they need it. I'm just going to quickly pull out a little fire squadron so you guys can see what they look like. And they also do include movement trays for the fighters. I've been staying in this position so long that it's starting to hurt my back, so I may speed this up a little bit. So here's the Blazing Sun Dreadnought, which is about equal size to the American one. As you can see, both of them do need their turrets equipped properly. And then we get the Blazing Sun cruisers to assist, which have a single middle turret, which I think is pretty cool. And then we get a bunch of quick reference cards, which are the only place to get these. And same with these. It looks like you get one deck for each player, which represent the objectives. You get a bundle of dice, as usual. And you get some lolly dice for your squadrons that fit nicely on the movement trays. You get the Operation Shadowhunter booklet that is a campaign, which is freaking awesome and includes some more lore. You get not only a rulebook, but you actually get their Elite Admiral Edition rulebook, which is full color and includes all the rules that you would need for any game of Dystopian Wars, including the ground battles, but not Dystopian Legions. And then finally, you get a bunch of cardboard terrain on the bottom of it, which I am just super excited to play with. I may, in fact, even film a battle report, again, just to flex on everyone, because I love you guys that much. A bunch of islands. These are really nicely printed. They're very glossy. And you also get all the stuff you need for a standard Dystopian Wars, including your turning templates and all these tokens that unfortunately do not look like they easily pop out, so you do have to cut them out. But overall, from what I've heard, Dystopian Wars is a fantastic game, and I am super excited to be playing it. And hopefully I will be able to film a battle report if that is something you guys are interested in. Again, this is near impossible to find, so if you do find it at your local hobby shop, like my girlfriend did with hers, you feel free to grab it and enjoy the glory that is Dystopian Wars alongside us. Now, you know how it is, guys. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Leave me a comment when you want me to flex on you with more dead games like Halo Ground Command, which I have, but unfortunately I cannot unbox because I got it out of box. But I would be happy to do a battle report if you guys would like. Anyway, I will see you guys all on the next video. Ta-ta now.